I just wanted to quick mention Luno. Right now with Luno, if you download the app and use code BPMTormy, which is on the screen now, you get £10 worth of Bitcoin for free. All you have to do is pass the verification. You don't have to deposit anything, and you get £10 credit to your wallet. From there, you can add to that. You can deposit for as little as £5. You can earn yield on your crypto, or you can exchange it for other cryptos like XRP, Litecoin, Ethereum, etc. And you can use it to monitor the price or send it to another app if you so wish. So, looking at the Bitcoin price, as we can see from yesterday's video, we drew out this W bottom pattern that we thought we were going to play out. We did say that we thought there would be a wee bit more consolidation, a drawdown to the 42,000 mark, and then an explosive move up. Overnight, we did get this drawdown to the 42,000 mark, a lot to do with the Kazakhstan news and the Fed tapering news, but we never got the explosive move, which tells me that there's potentially one more wick down. We might even go as low as 40,000, bounce off this support, and then that'll give us the liquidity to wreck these late longs and move up to the 52,000 mark. Once we cross over 52,000, game on, we're back in business. So the first altcoin I wanted to talk about today is Plutus, and the altcoin's name is Pluton. Plutus is a debit card that you can load with whatever fiat currency you want, and for every pound you spend, you earn 3% back in Pluton crypto. I've been using this card for a few months now. I've got loads of Pluton back. You can pay for all sorts of stuff with it, and you earn 3% on every purchase, so it's a no-brainer for me. Currently, Plutus is a low market cap. It's got $9 million in market cap right now. If you compare that to something like Monzo with $4 billion market cap, you can see the massive growth that Plutus has got to come. Still in the early stages. It's launching in Latin America this year. The user interface is getting upgraded, and they're looking at other rewards that they can bring on board. They've just partnered up with Curve. So when you use Curve and the Plutus card together, you get 1% back in fiat rewards and 3% back in Plutus rewards. So 4%, which I don't know any other card that's offering you those kind of rewards right now. On the Plutus app, you can also exchange cryptocurrencies, you can buy cryptocurrencies, and you can stack your Pluton. Right now, Pluton is $5, $5.1. So easy 100x in that coin to come in the coming years. I would imagine it'll be a $1 billion market cap within the next 2 years, so plenty of room for growth. Long term, Pluton, easy $100 plus coin. Up next is exceedme. So exceedme is a play to earn gaming token that users effectively earn tokens as they play the game, as they unlock items, as they complete levels, or just challenges, or they win. So one of the ideas behind exceedme is you could play, for example, Call of Duty. You and a few of your friends can all put in a stake, and whoever wins the pot. As you can see, exceedme at the moment, $18 million market cap, which if you know anything about the gaming industry is tiny. If you think of something like Call of Duty, billions of dollars are spent on it yearly. And what exceedme is doing is it's creating a marketplace within a game. So right now people buy expansion packs, they buy weapons, they buy armor, but they never ever own that. That's just kind of fake game money. Well, exceedme is actually monetizing that and making it real, so you own the item. 28 cents at the moment. I think I bought this when it was down at 18 cents. $18 million market cap, easily going to be into the billions in the next coming years. We've got a lot of things coming, pairing up with more and more games, and I can only see big things for exceedme. If you're looking to buy exceedme, you'll need a MetaMask wallet, and you can get it on Uniswap or PancakeSwap. Any information you want, CoinMarketCap's the place to go, and you'll get all the information you need there. The all-time high for Exceed is $1, so even from now, it's got at least 3x in it, and I think we're only getting started with play to earn gaming tokens in this space. I think they're going to be massive over the next 2 to 3 years, especially as more and more people get into crypto and especially the play to earn environment. For me, don't take this as financial advice, but I can see exceedme being well above $10 in probably 5 years. So for me, I'll be holding on to this and not selling for a long time. Anytime it dips below the kind of 20 cent mark, I'll be buying more and hopefully see it at $10 soon. Next up is Casta. Casta, if you were hiding under a rock, launched yesterday. It's backed by some of the most influential crypto influencers on Twitter. The Moon Carl was heavily involved. I think he's part of the team that created Casta. So Casta launched yesterday, and you can see on the screen $67 million in volume in the first 24 hours of Casta's launch. It peaked around $2 yesterday. It's now settled around the 88 cents. I would imagine for the first week or so this is going to bounce up and down. The launch price was 4 cents, so great job if you got in at launch. I know I got some coins at launch, but I'm just going to hold them for the long term. If you don't know what Casta is, so Casta allows you to send crypto to anyone with just a phone number, and it's free using their app. Most people probably in the UK or the USA probably think, well, I could do that with my banking app just now, it's really easy. But when you consider that a big part of crypto and what it solves is the fact that there's a massive remittance issue in the world. So if you, for example, are a migrant worker from Mexico and you go to work in the United States and you want to send some of your pay back home every month, typically what you would do is you go to a credit union or Western Union or one of these big firms and you pay anywhere between 10% to 40% of the transaction value to them for the privilege of them sending your money back to your relatives. And now factor in the fact that your relatives might not have a bank. Once it gets there, it might be in a currency they don't want to use. It might be the local currency, they might prefer dollars. A whole load of issues with remittances in the developing world. And that's a key issue cryptocurrencies are looking to solve. So I think once this app launches in Latin America, Eastern Asia, things like the Philippines, Vietnam, places that are very dollarized just now, but dollars are hard to get hold of. And the other factor is, if you look at what's going on in Kazakhstan just now, if you hold your wealth in dollars, what's to stop the government or rebel forces or freedom fighters, whatever you want to call them, coming in and seizing your wealth in dollars? Just literally seizing the banks, shutting down operations and seizing all your money. You have no way out then. So in the developing world, there's real issues that crypto are trying to solve that I think Casta's definitely going to play a big role in. Sending money with just a phone number, I think is massive, and I think we'll see a lot of people, especially when they work overseas, using this to send money back home rather than going through credit unions or Western Union and paying exorbitant fees. But yeah, as discussed, Casta 4 cents yesterday, up at 88 cents, so a massive jump already. I think that's 22x already, if my maths is okay. But it peaked at $2 yesterday, $4 this year, potentially more. Maybe even $10 this year, based on kind of what I've read, what I've researched on this token. I think this is a great buy. Obviously, do your own research. Don't buy because I say to buy. But $67 million in revenue, or in volume, in the first 24 hours says a lot about the size of this project, and it's only going to grow and grow and grow. They've not even launched the app yet, so big things still to come. Okay, next up is vLaunch, or the token name VPAD. As you can see, $195 at the moment, slightly up, but down overall. And this only launched last week with the Crypto team on Twitter. So again, another influencer-led project. It surged to over $1,000 at launch and is settled around $2 now, with a fully diluted market cap of about $2 billion. So what is vLaunch? So vLaunch aims to help projects launch. VPAD is the native token of the project vLaunch, with 4.5 billion staked so far, 15,000 stakers. You can see there's a lot of interest in this already. Basically what happens is any new projects, if you're staking your tokens, you get initial access to some of the projects that are up and coming. And this is a great way to make money in this space. You buy into projects that haven't launched and hopefully get in before they go on exchanges and the whales soak up all the tokens. This is what happened with Casta. So with Casta, what you had to do was stake your BIT tokens on Bybit, and then on launch day you got an initial allocation of Casta tokens priced at 4 cents. Casta's now up at 88 cents, but peaked at $2. So it's well worthwhile getting into. VPAD is definitely one for the future. I think this will grow and grow as more and more coins and projects launch on their platform. It'll be the usual, as projects launch, if they're successful, more people will be interested, they'll stake more money, which will just force the price of VPAD to grow and grow and grow. And with a limited supply of 1 billion tokens, this price is easy going to be a $50 to $100 coin eventually. It might take a wee while and it might take some evidence of some good projects launching, but no doubt it's got a lot of potential. Okay, well that is us for today. Thank you so much for joining. Please hit the like button and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Twitter at Scotsman Crypto. Those were just a few altcoins from my portfolio that I think have got at least 100x in them in the near future. Some sooner rather than later, hopefully. But like I said at the start, it will all depend on Bitcoin's price. It is the king for a reason, and it will definitely define what happens in this market in the near term. Thanks for watching, and tune in tomorrow and we will look at some passive income ways of making money.